Hello, my beautiful gypsy. No, you are not crazy. Hello, loves. I'm so sorry. Yes, you just wrote it, Gypsy, and I thought to myself, oh, I'm already here. What's going on? What's going on? But now I just realized that yesterday I never actually modified the time. So now we're good. Now we're modified for 7, and here we are. And I don't even have to do it earlier today after all, because I'm not even having my date tonight. I'm having my date on Friday and this weekend after all. So yeah, we're here earlier, but I'll go to bed earlier, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Hello, my beautiful MZ. Hello, Gypsy. Hello, Juanson. Hello, Lilith. Hello to all the beautiful souls that are here. Let me go and see. Yeah, I kid you not. Seriously. Yes, because I told him, I said, that's it. And, well, anyways, I told him, if you prefer, you can come on by this weekend, on Friday and something. And he said, oh, I'll think about it. But he finished work way too late. And he does live like 2.5 hours away from my place. So that's my story. Yeah, no Pisces today, sweetie. No Pisces. Pisces is going to be this weekend. Yeah, so this weekend it will be a collision of Pisces, I guess, or maybe no collision. Hope no collision. Because on Saturday I have David, who's a Pisces, who comes and picks up the kids. But now David's going to see that there's a new car into my driveway, and he's going to be wondering who that is. That's my story. So collision of Pisces on Saturday. Nice to see everybody. There's your wicked witch. Okay, I'm gonna open things up. My arm is looking skinny. I don't think my arm is skinny, sweetie pie. Oh God, see, I even showed what. What is that? Your dumb boss quit today. Oh, that I like. That is good, sweetie. Good for you, because you were saying that he was stupid like a tadpole. Okay, so let's go and see what I've got. Good for you. My arm. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go on to the reading is what I'm gonna go and do. Here we go. Reading. I have lost weight, though. I have, yes. See, no, you're not crazy, Gypsy. You're not. I don't know. I don't weigh myself. I haven't done that into a longest of time, but I've probably lost a good 15 pounds or so lately. Haven't done anything to do it really all that much. It's just what it is, I guess. Okay, so hold on. I want to open up. I'm sorry. The live love box number 5. The place where everybody likes to be, but nobody really likes to be, right? I didn't say 50 pounds. No, God. I said 15, perhaps. No, 50. I don't know. I would say 15, love, perhaps. Yeah, 50 is a lot. Julie, if you did that, you'd disappear. Just 15, you'd disappear, Julie. I kid you not, my love. Okay, so hold on just 1 second. I am moving on forward. Oh, on it. I don't even know where you take it from. I don't know where you take it from. I think, Julie, you'd have to have a backpack of 10 pounds that you'd have to take off in order to lose that. Seriously. Okay, let's go to the live. Yeah, right, Gypsy? We all wish we kind of lost 50 pounds, right? Alrighty. Okay, so love box number 5. Oh, geez, Louise is opening on up, guys. And here you go. So for those of you who want to actually go into the other side, well, come and join us. We are live. Yeah, running. Hold on. Let me go and get the list. I am going to start off with our beautiful Gypsy, but Gypsy, you didn't actually have a question. You didn't. Oh, thank you. Oh, Watson always knows what to say, doesn't he? He is such a sweetie pie. Yeah, box number 5 is open, although yeah, okay, it is open now. It was kind of not really. You did. Okay, let me go and get the comment. Let's go see what you're up to. I did see that there was a chat, but often whenever I receive things like, oh, a conversation has started, I never have a conversation, so I never actually go and see. But now I will. Hold on. MZ is going to be on up next, okay? And then we also have, so it's Gypsy, it's MZ. We're going to go and see Mimi right after that. Oh, you did! The actual question is there. Okay, I got you. I'm going to say the best revenge is no revenge, but let me go and see. Yes, alrighty. Let's start that off. You can't find the love box. It's there. Wait. Watson's in the love box. Lilith is also into the love box, so we should be good here, guys. We definitely have a love box that is open. You've got it. Sometimes you have to look a little bit harder for the love box, Gypsy. Sometimes. We were discussing this yesterday into the live now, weren't we? With the mailman. Okay, so hold on. Hello, Creative Arts. It is nice to see you also, love. Let's go and find out what we've got. Okay, some hair or something is bothering me. Okay, so, there you go. You found it. So MZ, you're going to be right on up right after, all right? So going out here with our Page of Wands, also getting our Ace of Swords coming on through, getting our star. Yes, all right. Okie dokie. That is all good. All right. So. Alrighty. My love. The best revenge is to redirect your energy. It's exactly what I said. I hate to say it. It's exactly what I said, but it is what it is. So, yeah, really the best thing for you at this moment in time is to really limit yourself by staying away from them. They're not going to give you anything good. They're not going to do anything good towards you. They're going to bring you nothing but bad things. Even if you try to get a little bit closer, and then let's say you do try to do a little something, you're still not going to be getting what you want. I'm not going to say you're going to be feeling bad from it, but you're still not going to get what you want. So it kind of, defeats the whole purpose of the whole thing, my sweet love. I'm going to say the Page of Wands says it absolutely clearly when the page says redirect your energy altogether. But also, don't stay into your limits. Don't stay into the limits of what they think you should do, of where you should go and how you should move on forward. So if they're saying, oh, no, you can't do this, well, go, do it, show it to them. Defy what they have always said about you so you can show them your strength, how good you are, and all of this. While not doing it's going to be like no actual revenge. It is the sweetest revenge also. It is to show them that you are capable, that you are stronger, that you are able to live without them, that you're plenty, full, enough, good, just the way that you are. Don't let them bother you. Just the fact that that energy would bother you, it kind of eats at you, right? And that's a little bit annoying, quite frankly. So, and they kind of feed off of that. They feed off of the fact that, oh, they're saying some things that kind of bother you and everything of the such. So be careful with that, okay, my sweet love? Bring yourself new ideas, new clarities. Bring yourself success into your life with so many different type of opportunities. Oh, they're not going to know which way to look at. And they're going to say, oh my God, let's just abandon this. She can do it. So that's it. I know it's boring. It's boring, but yeah, it's valid. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Are they talking smack about you? Let me go and see if they're doing that, my love. Are they? If anybody is new to the channel, by the way, do not forget to subscribe. Every 5 subscribers, we do give out free readings. So I will let everybody know once we reach that 5. You bet they are. Let's go and see. Are they? La, 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 la. All right. So getting over here. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. Let's go here. All right, sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. Thank you, beautiful. Are they talking bad about you? Well, okay. Yes and no. It's a little bit on and off. I'm not going to say they're always kind of talking bad about you, but I'm going to say whenever they feel bored, whenever they feel like nothing much is happening, then they talk bad about you. So I'm going to say yes. For some kind of reason, and I don't know why, have they ever told you that? Have they ever talked to you about your energy, like you would not be good enough, or that you would be lazy, or that you're not capable of doing something? Because this is what I'm seeing, and this is a little bit what I was seeing also into the revenge, onto the other side. Yeah, let me know how that, how that resonates with you. So I'm going to say yes and no. They do. It's not their main preoccupation, but whenever there's nobody else to talk about, and whenever they feel like things are a little bit boring, you seem to pop up into their mind, and then, well, there you go. That's what happens. They said that all the time, right? Okay, well, there you go. That's what they're saying, sweetie. I feel as though they think that you're not doing all that much, with your life, that you're just kind of relaxing, that you could be doing so much more, but you're not going to do it, and you probably couldn't do it even if you would want to do it. So they just kind of feel like you're wasting a lot of time, you're wasting a lot of your energy, and you're not really doing anything good with it. And this is what I'm getting. So they're kind of wondering a little bit what you're up to, but then I see them thinking she's probably doing the exact same thing she always has, nothing really. And this is what I get, which is nasty, and it's mean, and we should just even stop talking about it altogether, because it is completely wrong on every single level, and they don't deserve to be close to you, my love. And that's what it is, right? I know. Oh, but that's often not necessarily the way that it goes. But oh God. Gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, hold on, sweetie. Okay, just 1 second. Let me just go and do this over here. I'm going to go and get your other question. Whatever that is. Okay. Oh, our finances is going to get better at MK. Okay. Finances and MK. Let's go and see that. Let's go see finances, and then we're going to go and see MK. I know you do, my love. I know you do, and I know that it's not giving you anything good to actually have that. Hi, my beautiful Susan. Nice to see you, love. Nah, honestly, the 7 p.m. was just tonight because I was supposed to have a date tonight, but my date is this weekend after all, so there you go. That's my story. So I didn't want to finish too late, but now I can finish at 1 in the morning if I want to. It changes nothing. So there you go. We're back at 8 o'clock tomorrow, my sweet love. We're back at 8. Okay, here we go. So, sweetie pie, what is happening with finances? Not really what you want to. And how are you doing, my beautiful Susan, love? They always told you that you would be. That's what it is, right? I know, Gypsy. I won't. I'll do something else. What? I don't know. Maybe I'll talk with my date, but I won't see my date. Maybe that's what I'll do till 2 in the morning. So, okay, this is it, sweetie. I don't see, finances actually getting better. I don't actually see like money coming on in. Let me take out another deck and let's go and validate all of this. Okay. Let's go and see this. What is that? Your neighbor stole your package. So when he goes to work every day, you will put glue in his key. Oh my God. Okay, well that's interesting. I am not going to comment it. I'm not. I'm just going to keep it as it is. But I'm ultimately going to say revenge is never really all that good. Don't get yourself in trouble, whoever that is over there. I know, my love. Okay, sweetie pie. I do not see any extra finances coming on in. I want to be able to say so. And I know, like I was telling you, it's going to take a little bit of a time before you actually end up. We had talked about your boss leaving. Now your boss is finally gone, which is absolutely fantastic, right? Yeah, good for you, Hanson. But at the same time, I'm going to say, yes, now this person has left, which is absolutely fantastic. But I'm still seeing that, the promotions, everything, the such, it's still sticking where it's at. Like, I don't actually see any any changes that are occurring at this moment. So no doubt about it, sweetie pie. Yeah. No new money coming on in, sweetie. I'm sorry, my love. Let me go and see about MK. Let's go see MK. I'm going to go and see the status of the subscribers also at the same time, so I keep everybody up to date at this moment. All right, so 2 more subscribers, sweetie, for a free reading. 2 more. I'm just going to jot it on down. 61 and 21 are up next. What's happening with MK? Do they still like you? Do they still like you? Let's go see if they still like you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, by the way, and thank you, everybody, for coming on in a little bit earlier. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, they do still like you. They do, my sweetie pie. They feel that you feel like you're a little bit stuck, which I agree, because I believe that you kind of feel like you're a little bit stuck, too. But that has nothing to do about the actual way that they feel towards you. They actually really do like you. So, not a problem, love. Let's go see about MK. No, that's okay, Gypsy. That's okay, sweetie pie. What is happening? MZ, let me know if you're still here. MZ is next, followed out by Mimi, of course. I'm not going to surprise you. I'm not going to surprise you, sweetie, by saying confusion, confusion, confusion. Miscommunication, stress, afraid of judgment, mental blockages. I think that pretty much, says the status of the whole situation. So we're still blocked. We're still a little bit confused. We're still a little bit into that place of, I won't say judgment. We're afraid of judgment, but we're always a little bit into those final decisions, if you will. We're not quite at the wake-up call where we want to make things happen, but sometimes we think about it. Ultimately, confused as hell. Confused. A lot of miscommunication happening between you guys, but we don't really know what to do at this moment. It's like everything is just stagnant, but it's sticking stagnant. I feel that we feel a little bit more optimistic towards you, towards the relationship. I feel like sometimes we would like to take a little bit more control, but we always end up not doing it and doing nothing. Yeah, I know, love. I know. I'm giving you nothing. No new news. Nothing. I know. My God. Hello, Ritza. Nice to see you, sweetie. All right. Well, hey, let me give you some messages from him. Let's at least do that. And then I'm going to go and see our beautiful MZ. Still 2 subscribers away from the free readings. Gypsy, you challenge my beliefs, my sweet love. Yes, you do. I fear a relationship with you because I don't want to be, doesn't want to have a failed relationship. I'm scared to let my guard down. But I want you to know that I do miss you. And please be patient with me. Yeah, I'm going to let you ponder upon that. As for everything else that we have mentioned here tonight, I'm going to say let anybody go that is not good for you. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. As for the rest, believe into yourself. Continue moving on forward. I don't see new money coming on in at this moment, but perhaps into the following. Perhaps I'm going to say into the following 3 or 4 months, you should have money coming on in towards you, sweetie. Let me go and see our beautiful MZ. MZ, where are you, my love? All right, I've got you. So let me just move on over here, and I'm already into it, so that is going to be absolutely perfect. I got you there, and I got you right over here. Okay, so my love, you did. I love that you did that. I really, really do. Perfect. We even had the tears. Lovely. Let's take this deck out. Let's take this one out too. Let's go see. Did we receive the whisperings? It is my great pleasure, my beautiful Gypsy. Yeah, at least he's consistent, you know. They always say in relationships, and you know, you have to have the consistency. So, yeah. Okay, so did we actually receive? Did we or didn't we? And let's go and start on off with that to begin with. So did receive the, I'm talking about the whispering at this moment, because I know that you have other questions below that kind of, come on in, but yeah. So Nine of Rods over here telling me that it has been a little bit of a challenge. There is no doubt about that challenge that was there, but our Ace of Cups, we definitely have received your love. We definitely have received those beautiful messages that you were trying to convey on through. So did we receive the actual messages, the whispering? I will say yes. How did that actually make us feel and think? We're going to take another deck on out for that one. Okay, here we go. Hello, Valtar. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let's just go over here. Okay. Knight of Swords, also getting our Justice, followed on through by our Fool. Feeling like things are making a little bit more sense at this moment, quite frankly. Two of Swords, not being into a moment. I feel like what you actually gave on through into the feelings, into the emotions is strength. I feel like you took away the doubts. I feel like you took away whatever it was that was holding us on back, where we were wondering how we could move on forward, a little bit what we can do, and everything of the such. What the googly eyes for, Juanson? What's those googly eyes? So yeah, I feel like you actually gave him strength. You're actually making a little bit more sense into his life, into his thoughts, basically. Like I see him thinking that he's receiving your love, he's receiving your messages, that things are more clear, that yes, you are giving him strength through these messages. It's like, how could I say? It's like subliminal messages. You could play something while somebody is sleeping over and over and over again, and they could wake up into the morning wanting to do that thing just because they heard it, all night. That being said, this is a little bit like those subliminal messages, but they're messages that have been connected between you and him. So yes, he has definitely received those messages. He feels the love. He feels the strength. You have taken away the absolute part of doubt within it, but he knows that he's still being a little bit unfair. And I feel like he's trying to explain to you that he is feeling unfair into the way that he's treating you within all of this, because even though you keep giving him all these beautiful vibes and all this beautiful energy, he still does not have enough of it to make that movement towards you. Although he wants to be able to make the movement towards you, he does not still have all of that. And I feel as though he was actually trying to convey that message towards you, but he was actually not quite able to do so. So I feel like he was a little bit disappointed by that, but that would have been by his own issues, if you will, and not necessarily yours. Yes. Hello, Carrie. Hello, sweetie. Yes, it's only today. We're here early, sweetie pie. It's only today. And yes, my day was good. Thank you so very much, my love. Thank you, beautiful. And how are you doing, my beautiful Carrie? Let me go back and see how everything is going over here. Hello, Sean. How are you doing, sweetie pie? You can definitely continue doing it, my beautiful MZ. It'll be absolutely fantastic for you, my love. All right. Hello, my beautiful Diane. Also, I shall say good morning to you, beautiful souls. Yeah, he feels like he's being unfair towards you because he's still not making that movement yet. And you keep sending him all these beautiful vibes and all this strength and all this love, and he's receiving them. He's getting them. It's just that he's missing like that little part. He's not missing all that much, but it's like that last push that he is missing there. So yeah. Glad you're doing good, my dear Sean. You changed your picture, sweetie pie. Looking good, love. Let me go and see your other questions, sweetie. Let's go right over here, such as, yeah. So did we actually receive the other type of energy that you sent last night? I'm going to go and do that one. Okay. So did receive the energy that you sent last night? Our King of Wands definitely has, and I'm going to say not only did we receive it, I'm actually going to have to say I feel as though we actually utilized it. So that's a definite yes over there. Hello, my beautiful Carrie. I'm going to open you up elsewhere so I can actually answer you. So it's a yes towards you, my love. Yes, 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 all the way on through. I will say that he did receive it. I'm also going to say that he actually utilized upon it too. So I feel like that was nice. I feel like that was kind of comforting in the same way. I feel like it was satisfactory. Let's put it that way. Yes. Hold on. Yes. Let's go see the feelings and the thoughts today. Let's just put this little one over there. Feelings and thoughts. And I'm going to open this up over here. So I think it will stop whatever's going on onto the other side. Hold on. I think he'll appear over there instead. Just one moment, my beautiful love. Okay. And okay, voila. Now I got you open. I think you won't buzz onto my phone. Okay. Oh, my beautiful Carrie, I'm so sorry, sweetie. That's not funny. That's not good. No, I'm sorry, my love. I know how you feel. That kind of goes a little bit in cycles, right? All right. As for my beautiful MZ, I am still with you. I've got you open over here. So what are the feelings? What are the thoughts that we have today? Today, my King of Wands is feeling strong. My Ace of Wands wanting to take control. My Ten of Pentacles is still not, it is still into the reverse position. But my Six of Swords is into an actual voyage, onto an actual passageway, if you will, but moving towards a certain light. So we are into a voyage, we are onto a certain path, but we still have not necessarily arrived to our destination. All of that to actually be saying that we still love you. We still care for you. We're holding on to you quite dearly. I'm going to say we're still holding on to what you have sent out last night. Seems to be very, very strong. Seems to be very, very prominent into his mind. As much as for the loving one, as for the other one that we were talking about, I feel as though what he actually utilized upon is still into his mind. I feel like he is still holding on to it. And I'm actually going to say I feel like he's going to utilize it again tonight. But things are onto its passage. They're onto its own way. So, my love, I will say a beautiful, loving day today where we seem to be moving slowly towards you. We're moving slowly, but we have not reached yet the ultimate destination. Let me go see if we're focusing only still on yes. Let's go and see that. Okay. So are we continuing to focus over here? I'm going to say yes. We're trying to balance things out as much as we possibly can. We can see over here that he's not looking elsewhere towards anybody else. May it be anybody else's energy or even if there's nobody else's energy. Okay. This card is really just saying that we're not looking for somebody else's energy and we're not accepting somebody else's energy that could be coming towards us also. That being said, I don't have anybody coming towards him neither. What I have for him is a great search of happiness, a great search within his own soul, where he is trying to balance his life out as best as he possibly can. And that has always been somewhat of a very, very strong criteria for him in order to be into the relationship and to have everything move on forward, is that balance, is that stability. It has always been very, very strong for him. So still working onto that over here, my sweet love. Let me send you some messages. So your final answer onto that will be a yes. And hold on, I'm going to give you some messages before I go on to see Mimi. Just one moment. Let's do messages within the tarot cards. Okay, the Fool popping on through. Also getting over here our 8 of Cups and our King of Cups. Love, he wants you to know that he is onto the beginning of this path with you. Onto the beginning of the path where there is a lot of emotions, a lot of love. It's a transition though. So you guys are both onto somewhat of a journey where you're taking little steps every once in a while, but you are onto a journey that is moving on forward. In every journey, you're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs, you're going to have all different kind of little things that are going to be coming on in that you're going to have to deal with. And you guys have been doing absolutely fantastic all the way up until now. What he wants you to know is that his aspirations, his wants, his desires is to be the King of Cups towards you, within love, within composure, within the beautiful confidence that he has towards you, towards the relationship. So much love, much beauty over here for you, sweetie. Let me go over here. Let me just go unsee this and just give me one brief moment, guys. You're going to be put on pause a second onto the live feed, onto the shorts, okay? Just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm moving over to Mimi after. Okay. And voila, you guys are reconnected. You're going to put them over there? Perfect, my love. Perfect. It's all good, sweetie. Hold on. We've got our beautiful Susan, who's going to be after Mimi. And then we're going to be with our beautiful Carrie also. So let me go and see Mimi. You are over here. But I believe you're into my email also. So I'm going to go and check that on out. Subscribers, we are into the same. You had a call. You did not miss anything, sweetie. Diane, you say you're doing great. You had a really, really good dream. That is nice, my sweetie pie. They were into a new home. That is lovely. And Sean, you had dreams, or you're thinking about a anonymous type of a snake? A lizard. Yeah. Well, why not? If you want that, sweetie pie. I am glad, my beautiful Julie. I am glad that we're finally stepping on up towards it. Honestly. Okay, there you go. So let me just go and see over here for our beautiful Mimi. Your partner's stuck into a third-party situation, but you want to marry him. Okay, I'm going to go and answer Karen just 1 second before Mimi. Yeah, let me go and see. Qui tu ne le vois pas? Qui tu ne vois pas, Lilith? Qui? No, Mimi. Non, Mimi n'est pas ici. Nah, Mimi n'est jamais ici, Lilith. Very rarely. Very, very rarely. It's all good, sweetie. I'm just going to go and answer Karen onto the other side. Karen, your partner's sweetie pie. Let me go and see. I am seeing some breakthroughs. I am seeing some changes, but I'm still seeing the opportunities. This is what I'm going to say. I see a lot of challenges. I see competition, but I do see perseverance. I do see beautiful potential. Will you ultimately get married? It's going to be into a long term. It's not going to be right away, but I'm going to say that there is a possibility, but before getting to that marriage, you're going to have to work through a lot of different kind of challenges. It's going to be rough, okay? The third party is going to stick around for quite some time before actually letting it go. And then I feel like we're going to have to kind of a little bit reconstruct. So it's in too long of a time to actually say a 100% yes onto the cards at this moment. Karen, I will say yes, but it doesn't seem to be happening for the following year or 2 years before any marriage pops on through. Okay, my love? I'm sorry for the situation, sweetie. La boîte à shorts is open. It's over there. Really? It's moving. I see it. Oh, okay, you're there. Yeah, I even answered a question over there. It's all good. It's all good. So let's go see Mimi. Mimi is at 35 minutes for Mimi. Alrighty. Karen, good luck, sweetie pie. It's my pleasure, sweetie. I'm sorry you're going through that, my love. Let's go over here. Okay, still missing 2 subscribers on the other side for free readings. And well, that is interesting. Well, it is wide open right now, guys. It is wide open. Everything is there. Everything is okay. Maybe you guys have issues, I think, when I scroll down, when I go and look like at notifications who pop on in for like PayPals and questions and stuff. Maybe that's where it actually pops on through, that it kind of blocks for you guys. So Mimi, my love, I'm going to go on see if I have anything into my email, because you often do send me some stuff over there. It is not this. It is not that. Okay, everything is into PayPal. So here we go. End of conclusion. This is the end of conclusion. This is it, right? You're onto a downfall today, Mimi. You are you're into the lower part today, my love, from what I can feel. That's where you're at, sweetie. All right, hold on. Let's just transfer that over there. Transfer this, such as, and let's go and see this. I think so, Lilith. I think so. I think whenever I do stuff, it disappears, but I have to because they pop up. I know. Okay, so let's go see. I know that you're a little bit into a tough place. It's not an easy place to be into, love. I don't want to say that he has never loved you. I don't want to say that. I don't feel like it's true. I don't feel like it's just. I feel like it's complicated. That I do. Do I feel like he has never loved you? No. Do I feel like he's loved you into his own way? Yes. Is his own way often wrong? Absolutely also. 2 rods coming on through, followed out by our 4 of Pentacles, and also getting our 8 of Cups. So my love, this is what I will say for you. Has he ever loved you into the actual terminology of the word love? No. Into his own way? Yes. But is in his way is not your way. So the conclusion is a little bit up to you. Has he loved you to your type of wants and desires? Absolutely not. But he's loved you into his own way. He's loved you as much as he has been able to. You can't ask something from somebody when they don't have it. I could ask you to make me a cake, but if you have no flour and you have no eggs and you have no milk, you simply cannot make it for me, right? So yeah, so that's, that's what I'm going to say over there. So yeah, let me go and see what else, sweetie. Ah, Karen, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Much love, beautiful. All right. So now he doesn't love you. He loves you into his own way. He still cares for you. He cares for you is what he does. No, I know. And I can't say no, don't feel that way. You're going to feel that way anyways. So if you're going to feel silly, you're going to feel silly. If you're going to feel bad, you're going to feel bad. I don't necessarily feel as though you're into a place where it's not the reality of what's going on. You feel something and you believe what you are feeling at this moment, such as he feels something and he believes what he's feeling at this moment. What you are feeling is not wrong and what he's feeling is not wrong. It's just that you guys are both not necessarily feeling the same thing that is going to unite you guys at this moment, which is where the conflict comes on through. And then it's entirely up to you also into the future to say, well, okay, if he does come on back, or if he does this, or if he does that, will I accept this person on back? Will I take this person back into my life, into my environment, everything the such? Will I and would I? That's another thing altogether we have to wonder about. So really what I want to say to you over here is this, sweetie. If it really, really bothers you a lot and it's really onto your mind an awful lot and you're wondering what to do and how to move on forward and everything the such, what you could do is always, you could always text. You could always send out a message and say, you know what, okay, I know that you're back. I hope you had a good trip, blah, 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 blah. And you could just really let go what you've got to say. I don't feel like he's going to write back, but if you do it knowing that he's not going to write back, but it releases you, then I'm going to say it's already good, right? So I feel like we have to a little bit pick. Either we send something on out to kind of let it off of our chest, if you will, or we just kind of, we go with the vibe. If he comes on back, he comes on back, but then you live into the unknown. And I'm going to say living into the unknown is probably a worse place to be living in than to be accepting what is or what is not. But again, maybe that depends on the people. So yeah, I'm still not going to say, okay, I know I chit-chat a lot. I say a lot of things, but this is it. He loves you into his own way, such as you love him into your way. He has loved you into his own way as much as he possibly could. But then again, I am going to say towards you, is he necessarily going to be coming on back? At this moment, he's still thinking about it, but hasn't actually done anything at this moment. So, yes. But you choose not to accept it only, right? And you passed on by. That's those red flags that we kind of decide we can change those red flags, right? Yeah. He's not fooling and playing with you. He's using a situation, believing that you're somewhat agreeing upon it. Will just be happening for you this month, right? Let me go and see if there's anything in particular that's happening, sweetie. Let's go and do that. Susan and Carrie are going to be on up next. I'm so sorry, Carrie. Your kids are driving you nuts. My kids do it to me every once in a while too, honestly. Sometimes it's crazy. They don't stop. And they could be like that for like 2-3 days. And then they'll be angels for, a week or two. It happens, love. I'm going to have to say, try to set some type of boundaries in some kind of a way. As much as you possibly can. Hold on. We are still over here with Mimi. If anybody is chit-chatting and I'm not answering you guys into the live, I am sorry. I will be on back in there in a moment to chit-chat with you guys. So if I'm not answering, please do forgive me. Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and our lovers. Sweetie Pie, I know that you're asking what's going to be happening into the next month, right? Into this month and everything, how it's moving on forward. I'm still kind of just seeing complications, my love. Queen of Cups coming on in to say that you're there, you're open, you're kind, you're sweet, you're adaptable, right? But at the very same time, everything is repetitive. You're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. You're doing the same thing love-wise also, because I do have an imbalancement over here, right? So we do have an imbalance into the relationship where you feel like a lot of this responsibility is actually coming, upon you. Our Hierophant who pops on in and who says, well, you know what? Sometimes, and this might be a little bit what you're thinking about also every once in a while. Not always, but every once in a while you could be thinking, well, okay, what if things change? What if he changes? What if this relationship could still happen, but happen maybe later on? What if we could make modifications? What if this could change or bring something else on in? Well, this actual, the Hierophant kind of brings in those thoughts, those ideas of those possibilities. Basically, I'm going to say over here, our Ten of Pentacles tells us that, you know what, my sweetie pie? You do have some type, you are building upon success. You are. Family wise, I'm going to say things are okay. Friend wise also. I'm going to say maybe some type of a promotion for you into the following months, but nothing much more for the moment, my love. I'm going to say it's just a little bit of repeating the cycle. If you want anything to change, you're going to have to make a change. You're going to have to go and put yourself, I don't know, on some type of dating site. Or you're going to have to start saying hi to somebody that you believe is good looking onto the street and give them your phone number. I don't know. You're going to have to start taking actions in order to make modifications. Otherwise, your energy is going to stay stagnant exactly where it's at. You're going to keep on waiting for him. You're going to keep on doing every day, the same thing. Let me send you some messages, my love. Hello, June. Nice to see you, sweetie. Oh, you're having popcorn and hot sauce, right? Oh, my God. Yeah, we were talking about that last night, weren't we? Popcorn and hot sauce. Hello, Shamika. So nice to see you. All right. Messages for Mimi. Messages, and I'm going to go and see our beautiful Carrie. So messages. Just 1 second, sweet one. Let's go here. I feel like I'm simply not good enough for you. I guess that's what it is, sweetie Lilith. Especially kids. Kids will be kids every once in a while, right? I do think the world of you, though. This is still with Mimi. I do feel you, and I want you to know that I am sorry. I do want to try to, work some things out. Why are your kids fighting so much? They could be tired. They could be annoyed. They could be stressed. They could be cold. They could be hot. They could be hungry. They could just be a little bit moody just because they're little people. And little people, they can be quite moody. My God, my little person, well, I have 3 little people, but my little person girl, oh my gosh, every single dinner time she's moody. Oh yes. Seriously, I go pick her up at school so she doesn't have to eat at school. And yet she's still grumpy for like half the lunchtime every day for no good reason. So I'll say little people will just really be little people. It is what it is. I like to settle it, my beautiful Carrie, as saying, you know what? If you have anything to say, say it. I'm listening to you. I'm here. I'm open. Go ahead. But if you have nothing good to say or you don't necessarily want to talk about it, well, come and see me whenever you're ready. But, no fighting. If they fight over TV, close the TV. If they fight over tablets, take the tablets away. You got to do something, sweetie. They are those little baby dolls. Seriously. Oh, Anna L. She's a grumpy little munchkin. Oh my God, she is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Susan. That's where I'm going. June, please post your question, June. So June, please do post away, my love. I'm also going to take Shamika. You come on in often. I see you, love. I would need Shamika and June to please post your questions, my loves. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Susan, okay? And June and Shamika are going to be on up next, and we also have our beautiful Carrie. So please do post away, my loves, whenever you're ready. And into the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Susan. So Susan, I'm going to put a time. Well, God, I'm saying Susan, and I'm writing Susan as my password. Susan is not my password. Alrighty, and voila. Here we go. All right. Hi, DM. How are you doing, sweetie pie? It is nice to see you, my love. So, Susan, sweetie, again, I have to say, beautiful family pictures that you've got going on. I did not give a timestamp, didn't I? 49 minutes and 30 seconds. 49:30, please. 49:30 for Susan. Thank you, my dear DM, sweetie. And I will be with you shortly, okay, my love? June, we're going to go and see who the man is coming towards you. We're going to go and check that on out. Alrighty. I've got you. I saw them pop on through, my love. I did. So, Susan, here we go. Timestamp is into the chat onto the other side at 49:30. What are we thinking? What are we feeling about toi, my love? So, June is up next. What are we feeling and what are we thinking about you? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? And getting over here some contentment. I'm getting some. We're happy with you, my love. We are happy with you. And as much as we're not necessarily going to say it towards you, I feel as though you're a little bit like a wish come true, if you will. So we are content. We are holding on to you. We do want to work with you as much as we possibly can, but we're also very much aware that there are some difficulties into this relationship and that we need to work upon them. So I'm going to say we're not into denial about anything. We know that we need to rectify and fix some things, and we need to communicate and talk about a lot of things, but we're definitely holding on to you in like a million different kind of ways because we do truly love you, and we're not planning anyways on going anywhere. Yeah. Was he with a woman? Let's go see. Was he with a woman or the bosses? Okay, sweetie pie, I'm going to have to say over here no woman, so I am going to say the boss's mother's house. Does he talk bad about you? And his plans with you? Okay. Does he think bad about you? Does he talk bad about you? Absolutely not. Basically gonna have to say, honestly, I don't really feel like he talks about you all that much. If he doesn't have to talk about you, he doesn't necessarily talk about you. The connection you guys have, the love that you have, everything that you have together, it is what it is. It is very bonding. It is there. It is very strong. But it's not necessarily the type of relationship that we're going to start talking with other people. So we don't actually, extend that on out. It really just, I'm going to say, remains to what it is over here. So no, my love, I will say he doesn't necessarily talk about you in any kind of a way. As for his plans with you, with you, I don't see him wanting to get married. I see him following a little bit with your vibes, but I don't actually see you guys getting married. I know that he wants to continue into the same vibes that he's going at this moment. I don't even necessarily see you guys, let's say, moving in together at this moment. I see it stable where you're over here, he's over there, he does his own things, you do your things. Even if it's not perfect, it allows him to be able to be him. It doesn't allow you to get what you want, but it allows him to be able to be him and do what he needs to do and what makes him happy. If he can no longer do what he usually does, which is, everything he does, flirtation, giving money, going out, doing whatever he wants, everything, then you might actually end up losing him if you kind of take that away from him into some kind of way, which is why the actual moving on in, being closer in marriage is something that he's going to try to avoid as much as he possibly can. But it doesn't take away from the fact that he does love you, though. It's just his own kind of weird way, right? I know you're always stressed. You're always thinking about what's going to be next, right? Next, I'm going to say exact same thing you've got at this moment. What's really, really important for you is for you to make decisions, not upon him, upon you, and upon Angel. If taking a new job up, if you've got a place to put Angel, is something that is good for you, go ahead and do it. Whatever you believe is good for you and Angel, those are your main criterias. He doesn't think about you when he takes his decisions. He thinks about himself, even if it ends up hurting you or ends up hurting Angel. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of Angel at this moment. So just do whatever is best for toi and nobody else. Okay, my sweet love? I know that you are making the right decisions over and over and over again, but I'm also going to have to say, you know that he is not going to be changing. So your future decisions must be based upon what you know at this moment. Should you go with Brian to get something to eat for Mother's Day dinner? Is Mother's Day not already past, my sweet love? You're celebrating this later, right? Because that was Sunday. Let me go and see, should you do that? You know what? I'm going to say yes, please go ahead with it. Not a problem whatsoever. As for can you guys actually be friends without anything else kind of popping on through? I will say yes. As long as we continue to keep it onto a friend zone, I don't see any problems whatsoever. When he thinks about you, when he sees you as somebody who is very determined, somebody who knows what they want, somebody who has a lot of thoughts, somebody who has a lot of thoughts towards moving on forward, somebody who does not necessarily want to be pushed into one direction or another, but he knows very well that he has hurt you into the past also. And that's another reason why he's kind of taking things a little bit slowly, one little step at a time. Susan, sending you much love, sweetie. Let's move on forward over here. I have 2 free readings that I'm going to be doing. So I'm with June and Shamika. Then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Carrie. Going to go and see DM. 3 more subscribers needed for the following ones. So my beautiful June, let's go and see. And let me go and see if I have Shamika over here also. I do not. Maybe you're not here, my love. Yeah. Shamika, if you are here because you were here, well, let me know if you're here. Oh, wait. No, I just see greetings and blessings. If you're here, let me know. If you're not, it's okay, love. Oh, Sean is sending fried chicken to Lilith and fries. You're a sweetie pie. Thank you, Amen, for subscribing, sweetie. Okay, so June, let's go and see this. Carrie, you are going to be on up next, followed by DM. So you want to know who this person is, right? If this tall guy who's coming here are on travel, let's go see. Alrighty. Hey, Raven. Nice to see you, love. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing to our beautiful channel. 2 more subscribers for another free reading. 2 more subscribers, my loves. Okay. What is that? Hi, Dawn. Nice. No spam sandwich unless fried first. No, that must be so gross. I don't know. I've seen, but I have never touched, I have never opened, I've seen it on YouTube, those spam cans, and what's in them. I don't know, is that even edible? I have no idea. I'm going to say yes, some people do like it. Okay. So let's go and find this. A spam is okay, but it changed. Did it change? It's not the same as it used to. Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not much of a meat person to begin with, but yeah. I don't know. Have they improved themselves in any kind of a way? Let's go see our man into the meanwhile. Let's go see our man. It's okay, but it's salty. Yeah, salty makes sense. I'm going to say probably over there because, yeah, the preservatives and everything they've got into that too, right? It doesn't help all that much. Hold on just one tiny second. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and Page of Swords. You're going to be meeting this person where there's going to be what is this? There's going to be other people, sweetie. Yes, like some type of a party that you're going to be going to, my love. Yes. So you're going to be going to some type of party. that you're not necessarily planning on going towards. And this is where this person's going to be coming towards you. They're going to be making a movement towards you, my sweet love. So, yeah, sweetie pie. There's no doubt about it, okay? Let me just go and see. What is that? That is, oh, it's MZ. I've got you, sweetie. Thank you, my love. I put you back in right after DM. Let me go back in over here. Yes, yes. Is it because of your uncle? I don't feel like it has anything to do with the family. What's up with your uncle, sweetie? You're out with some friends. You're out with some people, my love. Not a very big group. You're out with a couple people, like 2 or 3 of your friends. You're going on out. I feel like you're going on out to some type of a, I don't know. I say party, but it could be clubbing. It just could be like a night out. It could be going to the restaurant. It could be going to a coffee shop. You're going out to do something with some friends within the following, I'm going to say 3 months. And this is where you're going to be meeting this person completely out of the blue, completely out of the blue. I feel as though they see you and they come on towards you and they're like opening on up. A little bit like I said earlier. Who was I saying that to? I said, oh, that was to Mimi. That's it. I was saying, you know, you got to make opportunities happen. This is what this person is doing towards you. They're making an opportunity happen. They see you. They believe you're absolutely gorgeous looking. They don't want to lose the chance. They're a little bit taking a chance. And I feel like they're coming on over to come and see you. But that's all I can truly see. Well, maybe you're going out and there's other people around, sweetie. It could be maybe family. It could be family. It has nothing to do with your uncle, though. But you're definitely going on out over here, my beautiful June. There's no doubt about it. There's other people around. And that's what I've got here, my love. And this person is moving on forward towards you completely unexpectedly because you're not thinking this person is going to be coming on through. And I actually feel as though you have a little bit like your guard up or something. Yeah, it is. But like I said, it could be just that there's people around you. It could be family. But like I said, there's 2, 3 people. I don't feel like there's men around you. I do not feel. I know that you're talking about your own. I don't feel like there's a man around you. I feel like there's ladies around you. There's women around you. Yeah. Oh no, Dawn is spamming the ham. Oh, your uncle who invited you to it. Oh, well, okay. Maybe I'm just not seeing the uncle, but maybe there is something that is happening over there, my sweet love. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is beautiful. So, my beautiful June, I'm going to say that's where you're meeting this person, sweetie. Now, Shamika is apparently not here. I'm going to go and see Carrie. So let's go for Carrie. Then I'm going to go and see DMMZ. And then I'm going to give it another free reading probably. So whoever's around at that time being a free reading. Oh my God, I almost closed a live. Ooh, what did I do now? Okay. I don't know. I'm doing weird stuff over here, which I don't know what I did. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just keep it as it is. I opened up into a whole new window, but everything else is in different windows. I've created problems. Okay. Oh, fishy kisses. Oh, my God. Okay, Carrie. Please is going to be at 103. 103 for Carrie. And let's go and see what we've got. So I'm going to move on over here. I'm not going to be following the live for the moment. I guess I'm going elsewhere to go and get the questions. Okay. Carrie. Let me go all the way to the beginning. Okay. So we kind of started talking, and then we kind of stopped. Yeah, the kids are just fighting and yelling. Well, you know, they could be jealous. They could be frustrated. They could be angry. Maybe they feel like you're really busy. You're doing other things. Yeah, I know. And maybe you have a little bit less time for them. Maybe it's a little bit of jealousy. That's it. You see, you keep trying to get things done, but you're always falling behind, and then there's more fighting, and you feel like you're more stressed. I get it, sweetie. Juanson, I don't know if that is Juanson. The list at this moment is Carrie, DM, and MZ for 3 days now, right? Okay, so why are they fighting so much? Let's go and see. So where is our beautiful Carrie? Yeah. I get regret. I get pessimism. I get disappointment. I feel like we're not just feeling happy at this moment. I feel like we want more. I feel like we're looking for a little bit more. This is what I feel over here. Yeah. They're yelling, right? Your son is wanting, okay. Oh. Let me go see if things would get better. Not really, my love. Yeah. Okay, my love. So, the King of Swords popping on through. I feel as though there's going to be a need of like a pause, my beautiful Carrie, between you guys. A moment of contemplation, a moment of pause, a moment where we need to figure out different things. I don't feel like everything is going to be happening right away and everything is necessarily going to be fixed. Is there going to be a lot of problems that are going to be creating and kind of closing a lot of things altogether? No. But I don't feel like things are going to be fixed right away. Your son might actually even end up a little bit kind of moving on out, perhaps. But basically, I'm going to say for the moment, it's a difficult situation to be into. But it's going to continue into that kind of way, I'm going to say, for a good 3 to 4 weeks. So I feel like this is just a little bit of the beginning of everything. I don't believe that they are meant to not be around each other actually exist. I don't see that happening. I feel as though we need to figure out different ways of living with each other and finding different type of compromises. I just kind of feel like because of their age and everything that's going on, because of their emotions mostly, it's a little bit impossible for anybody to actually make those movements at this moment. That's where I feel like the major problem is happening on through. It's not because they're not meant to be one close to the other. It's really just because of the situation that we have. You say, will you get the 2 vehicles finished? Yeah, let me go and see. Are you going to get those finished and done and sold? So will you get the 2 vehicles finished up unsold? No. No. I believe that they will be finished. I don't necessarily feel like they will be sold. So I'm going to say they'll be finished, but not sold. For some reason, I see maybe one of them being sold, but not necessarily at the price that you would like it to. So there's going to have to be somewhat of an agreement within that, like an agreement to lose a certain amount of money, yet still kind of sell it. But are both of them going to be sold by June or in June? That I see like it's a no. Yeah. So why did he actually come on in, just kind of say hi and just kind of disappeared, right? So why did he only come say in hi and then disappeared? Honestly, my answer is going to seem a little bit strange towards you. He doesn't want you to be upset. Yeah, he doesn't want you to be upset. He doesn't want you to feel as though he's not contacting you, that he's not talking with you and everything and such. So he's a little bit kind of giving you the bare minimum, especially since he wants to make sure that his appearance is there, because he knows that you are going to be receiving your papers soon and everything and the such. So he knows that something is coming on through, but he does not necessarily want to hide completely, which is why he's acting a little bit into this kind of way. You could probably expect the same type of situation to be happening into the following days, a quick little like cuckoo hello kind of a thing, and then like a goodbye kind of a thing. So it's a yes and it's a no, and it's a yes or it's a no. But it's really so you do not forget about him. So you know that he's there, that he's thinking about you, that he's wondering about you, he's waiting for news from you. And at the same time, so you don't feel as though you're completely kind of left onto the side, he's not talking with you. And, you know, you kind of get up a little bit upset and anxious. So he's trying to do kind of good, but at the same time, he's kind of trying to manipulate at the same time. When is he going to talk with you again? What are his thoughts and feelings? Let me go and see. DM, you're coming on up in just a few moments, okay, my sweet love? So DM, you are coming on up in just a few moments. Don't go too far, my love. Let me go see what else is happening over here. Make sure everything is okay. Hello, Maria. How are you doing, sweetie pie? It is nice to see you. Hello, Keisha. Nice to see you too, my love. Okay, I'm going to move back in over here and go on back with our beautiful Carrie. So, you want to know, when are you going to talk? And what's he feeling towards you? Does he still love you? Let me go and see all those questions. So, does he still want to talk with you? He does. Does he still want to be with you? He does. 2 wands. We're still planning towards a future. We're still looking at all the possibilities. It's just that we don't have the clarity. Clarity being that major passport. It's a passport he's missing. Once he's got the passport, oh, he's good. But we are missing the passport. That is the missing piece. A little bit like a Clue kind of a movie, right? This is it. So along with that, if he had that, everything would be perfect and everything would be okay. But because he does not quite have that at this moment, then he's a little bit into this type of a situation where he's a little bit manipulating, kind of playing all different kind of games. But he still loves you. He still wants to be with you. He's still not going anywhere. He still wants to be able to offer you commitment, but I'm going to have to say commitment for him. He wants to be able to offer you commitment, but he has no idea how he's going to do it, though. He just doesn't know, but he wants to. So the want and the desire is there, but he just doesn't know how you guys are going to go from point A to B and B to C. So he's missing like those in-betweens. And for him, he needs the A to B, which will be the trip, to be able to to be able to figure out how B to C is going to be happening, which will be the commitment and, the relationship altogether. I don't see that there's anybody around him that you need to be careful for. No, I don't feel like you're going to get a commitment from him when you go and see him. I don't. I feel like when you're there, it's going to be lovey-dovey. It's going to be nice. It's going to be sweet. He's going to tell you he's so glad, he's this, he's that. But then I feel like the last 3-4 days before you actually come on back, he's going to have somewhat like of a downing kind of a thing where he's going to be feeling kind of sad, disturbed emotionally, wondering what to do, how to move on forward, everything this such, kind of feeling like he's a little bit lost. So it's a little bit of a pity because I feel like your last few days are going to be days where you're kind of trying to pick him back up to say it's okay, I'm going to be coming on back, or this is going to be happening. So we have a little bit of those lost feelings that are there for the last days that you kind of have to work upon. So no, I don't feel like he's going to offer you something because he's going to be too afraid if there's going to be a second step after that, because he's not doing anything. So it's really entirely up to you. It's onto your back to do all these things, which is very, very stressful, right? He's still loyal to you. He's still faithful to you. That there's no doubt about it. As for what it is that he's up to, he's really not doing anything, sweetie. I'm going to say he's at home and he's stressing. He's stressing towards future, money and love, wondering. As for the spells, everything of the such, I'm still going to have to say, I feel like there's more energy that's necessary. There's more energy that's necessary. Honestly, I'm not going to say that there's any spells that are not necessarily moving on forward, that are not giving the fruition that they should be. But at the same time, I feel like they all need extra energy. They all need that extra movement. Because I do not see him making that movement. I don't see him being strong. I don't see him giving you what it is that you need. I see that everything that is happening within other ladies has diminished a lot. So onto that, I'm going to say it's quite good, but I need him to offer more. I need him to be there more. I feel as though he's a little bit more consistent around you, but not quite enough. So I'm going to say whatever it is that you have done all the way up until now, you could probably add on in, probably, my love, and that would be something that would be good if you could redo them. Maybe don't have somebody else do it for you. Maybe you can do them for yourself. Yeah. All right, DM, if you want to post your questions, my love, please do post your questions. I'm coming on over towards you in just a second. When you do the rose, let's go see. Yeah, the women have gone down. Yes, they have gone down, love. So when you do the rose, is that going to kick on in quickly? No, you're actually going to have to do it a second time. First time's not going to do it. Yeah, the rose one, you're going to have to do it again, sweetie. What secrets is he hiding? He's hiding his true love towards you, his true desire. He's hiding everything that he thinks about into those moments where he is alone. He hides his fears. He does talk about them to you, but he doesn't show you and he doesn't tell you how he truly, truly does feel towards it. That he feels lost, that he feels sad, that he feels like he is often just alone. These are things he does not necessarily speak about or talk about because he just kind of talks to a bunch of other people and everything that kind of goes along with it. But yeah, so I'm going to say his love for you and his solitude also with you being so far. Let me give you some messages, my love. Let me just do that. And let me give you some messages over here. Okay. Getting over here for you, I want you to communicate your feelings a little bit more with me. I hope that you never, ever, ever get tired of me. Do you want some children with me? I think you guys have discussed about that at some point, right? I do see myself marrying you. And I am in love with your body. I know that sometimes you kind of wonder about that too. So, my beautiful love, he does love you. He's just a little bit into this phase where, well, he's always a little bit into the phase where things are a little bit complicated, where he needs to figure out his own emotions, but he needs to figure them out, and he needs to transpose, or he needs to express his emotions towards you into a different kind of way that is more loving, more caring. Instead of just kind of pulling himself away, he needs to come closer to you. That would definitely solve a lot of things, but I know it's not the easiest. Yeah, that's it. That's what I thought. Okay, so let me just go over here. Oh, one more subscriber away from a free reading. I'm going to go and see DM, and then I'm going to go and see MZ. So DM, my love, let me go and find you into my weird little box that I opened over here. Anything you should look forward to or avoid? How are you doing, DM, by the way? It's nice to see you, my love. Let's go see for DM. MZ, are you somewhere around, my love? Let me know if you're around. Maria, I'm going to go into PayPal in just a few moments, my sweet love. So I will completely update, and I shall be with you too, my beautiful Maria. Just give me a few moments. I'm going to update the list, okay? Here we go. So we are with DM. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie, love. Is there anything you should be looking forward to, or maybe not necessarily looking forward to, or just kind of being careful a little bit? You need to be careful about yourself, actually. Lack of faith. Yeah, I need you to be careful for that. I'm seeing over here like it's almost like you have a little bit of a loss of hope. It's almost like you feel like there's a disconnection. And the disconnection seems to be coming from within, so within your own energy. And when I speak about your energy, I speak about your wants and your desires, your goals, your dreams, things that you want to do that you're not necessarily doing, but you're kind of holding on back a little bit. So I do have that is popping on through over here for you. Other than that, I'm going to say be careful for anxiety also. Yes. And release any type of fear that you might be having. You need to look and you need to understand your dreams, okay? Try to understand your dreams if you're able to do so. If you remember any of your dreams anyways, try to look at it, try to figure them out, because I feel like there's going to be different type of messages coming through into your dreams that are going to help you release the anxiety and release the fear. I need you to move on. I need you to self-forgive also. There's something you need to forgive yourself for. It could be sometimes forgiving other people that have hurt you, but there's something, sometimes people hurt us and sometimes we forgive them, but we don't always necessarily forgive ourselves for what we allowed them to do to us. Sometimes that's a little bit into play too. I'm basically going to have to say this week, honestly, there's nobody bad coming on in. There's nobody doing anything bad towards you. There's nothing really happening even financially. Everything is really quite stable. What's happening is all within you. It's all within your thoughts and your ideas and your mind and everything that's kind of coming on through with it. It's like you have this need to release that pain that is within you, to bring in the positive, to bring in the strong, to bring in the forgiveness, to bring in the faith. And with that, I feel as though you're going to open up new doors to new opportunities. I know it's very far away, but for some reason I'm seeing within the following year, you're changing jobs. So I know it's not right away. It just popped up into my mind. In the following year, you're going to be changing jobs. Other than that, be careful for misunderstandings. Be careful for misunderstandings. Yes. And if you're able to go out and you're able to go and do an activity with somebody in particular, a friend, I know family is a little bit more difficult, a colleague, if you're able to go on out and go and do something, do it. It'll do you a lot of good. Even if it's just for an hour, it'll do you some good. Why are you ghosting? Why are you ghosting, Juanson? I don't even know what that song is that Cinderella sings to. That's very romantic. Ah, Lilith, absolutely. If you're going to be singing anything, I'm going to say, hey, why not? Hey, if anybody wants to sing a song, I think that's super romantic. I'm just wondering. It appeared. I looked, I saw ghosts. I'm like, what? And then I thought to myself, oh my God, are my lights playing tricks on me or something? But no, it was just ghostly Haunson. DM, if there's anything else that you need to know, anything that you want to know that I haven't mentioned that is kind of bothering you, whatever, as usual, post it and I shall answer you, my sweet love. I'm going to go and see over here Z, and I'm going to go and see Raven after. So Raven, if you'd like to have a reading, you can post your question. I'll answer you, my sweet love. Raven is going to be right after MZ, and then we're going to go and see Maria. You say about 2.5 years ago, a lady named Destiny Monroe took your personal info. Okay. Oh, let me go see. I like that question. Let's go and figure that out. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I know. I'm always asking that. Oh, now, Watson, you're just trying to give me some type of reason to put those little ghostly things. Has nothing to do with me. But the fact that you kind of turned it around and made it seem like it's something that would be actually good for me, and it actually has like a really, really quite reasonable type of an answer, I love it. It makes sense. Very logical, Watson. I'll accept. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. DM, I've got you. Let me go and see if Karma has arrived. Julie's going to be on up next. Okay, I've got you, Raven. I'm going to check that on out right after our beautiful MZ, okay? I am going to write this on down, though, because I don't want to lose your question. So, is he ever going to come? Is he ever going to come forward to you? Okay, we're going to go and see that. It pays to be sweet and lovely and kind into our soul family. So here we go. What is popping on through for you? DM. I feel like this person for a certain amount of time did not really do all that much, quite frankly. Teamwork competition. Sweet love, I'm sorry. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, sweetie. I do not feel, and I hate to say what I'm going to say because it's not going to be helping you to move forward. It's not going to help you to feel at peace. But you did ask, and I do have to say it. So I feel as though this person is actually working with 2 other people to try to do the same thing that was done to you. So has this person been exposed? No. Have they gotten their karma yet? No. I kind of feel like they're still doing the same thing, but this time they've kind of teamed up with 2 other people also. So it's almost like somewhat like of a little type of an organization of some sort. I know it sucks, DM. I'm so sorry, my love. Really, I am. Honestly, I feel like this is going to continue for a good 2 to 3 years. I feel like karma is going to be coming towards this person and everybody who's involved within the following 3 years. But I feel like whenever they get caught, they're no longer 3. I feel like they're 5. So karma will be coming their way, but it's going to take another 3 years before it arrives. And then everybody's going to kind of get caught on up together into it. I know, DM. I'm sorry, sweetie. The good news is karma is going to be coming on by. The bad news is they're still kind of able to scam other people and do horrible things to other people too. I know, patience, my love. But what's really important also, my beautiful DM, is the following. They have hurt you. They have done bad things to you, but do not let them, okay? Do not let them keep you as a victim. Release them so you are no longer their victim. You have moved on, okay? They will pay the price, my sweet time, in sweet time, love. Sending you much love, DM, okay? Yeah, I know, Watson. I think I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. I think so. Why? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go and see MZ. Okay, I'm not going to sneeze. I'm going to go and see MZ. Hello, Critical Thinking, and thank you so very much, my sweet love. Critical thinking, I'm going to be with you in, I'm going to say about I'm going to say about 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes, my love. I shall be with you, sweetie pie. If you need a timestamp or if you want to stick around or anything, just let us know. Thank you for your donation, my love. Let me go and see MZ for the moment. And you are here, so that's going to be perfect. Let's go like that. So MZ, Raven, Maria, and then we have critical, yes, MZ, Raven, Maria, and critical thinking. So MZ, I've got you over here. Yes, I said that we are at the beginning. I did. Let's go and see. Thank you so very much, critical thinking, sweetie pie. Okay. So what can we do to make sure that we just kind of stick onto that path and move forward? So what can we do to make sure that he stays onto that path? We're going to take out this one. We're also going to be taking out this one. Okay. First card that comes on out is you. You have to keep into your beautiful thoughts. You have to keep into your beautiful hopes. You have to keep your passion. You have to keep your you have to keep your intentions clear and precise. You have to be very, very careful for jealousy. You have to be careful with your movements because of jealousy sometimes. You need to know that the worst is behind you guys. You need to know that the bigger challenges, they've already passed. They're already gone. But you need to also know, and you need to believe, that this relationship is one that is based on loyalty, that is based on trust. It is one that is flourishing. But it is flourishing with beautiful passion, with beautiful time. But it is also something, and it is also a type of relationship and a union that we need to hold on to. That we need to hold on quite clearly and dearly towards. We need to feel as though the strength is there. We need to hold on to it such as it was gold and never, ever, ever let go of it. And if we do all of that, then you will reap the beautiful benefits of this relationship. So I'm basically going to have to say, you need to be there. You need to continue to nourish within your energies, within your thoughts, within your interactions every once in a while. But never be overwhelming. Always just be present. Be there into the minimal kind of a ways. But minimal is huge for him. Because if we do not stay into that beautiful balance, we will end up rocking the boat, if you will. We will end up going either into one way or the other. We don't really want any shaky movements now, do we? We want things to be really, really quite stable. So in order to have those beautiful beginnings, we have to be stable. We have to continue. Our Six of Swords, Six of Wands over here, and our Queen of Swords. So you need to show a little bit of dependence. And at some point in time, not quite right away, but at some point in time, soon, I'll say probably within the following 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to have to start kind of putting on in a little bit. I'm not going to say a little bit of bossiness, but I'm going to say a little bit more intent. We're going to have to be a little bit more maybe precise, so a little bit less vague. Not more there, not more messages, but our messages may be a little bit more precise upon something that we want. So maybe somewhat of a meeting or something of the such. We cannot be too blunt, but we need to make sure that our stability is there. But we also need to know that as we're getting that stability and that trust, and as those vibes and that unity is connecting, we also need to assure that we have a continuous progress so things do not stay completely stagnant. Let's go see if he thought about you today. Let me take that off. Let's go over here. Okay. That's a lot to watch out for. You asked, I answered. Yeah, I got you, sweetie. I know. But you don't have to be nervous. You really just have to continue on doing what you're doing. It's going to be absolutely perfect. No, nobody really wants to mess up, but you know what? I don't really feel as though we can mess up. And if ever we do kind of mess up somewhere along the way, then we can always do something. We can always bring in some type of modifications. There's always something. So don't worry. If something happens, we can kind of modify and do something else. You know, it's a little bit like making a soup, sweetie. You put too much spices or you don't put enough, you just adjust. We will do the exact same thing with a relationship, love. Let's go see if he was thinking about you today and what he was actually thinking about. All right. Let me go back over here. Raven is up next. I already have your question, my love, followed out by Maria and critical thinking. So, has he been thinking about you today, and what did he actually think about? Has he been thinking about you today? He has been thinking about you today, but I feel like he's been thinking about you into the kind of a way where he feels like there's a certain imbalance. Yeah. Which he's right. He feels like there's an imbalance. He feels for some reason yesterday, he felt some sadness within you. He felt some suffering within you. And it's like he knows that he is the one who is creating all of this. It's like he knows that he's the one who is at the heart of everything that is actually going on at this moment. And this is why today he's into a position where he thinks to himself, I need to stabilize. I need to make things moving on forward. I need to be a little bit more controlling into my life. I need to take away the chaos. I need to take away anything that is of suffering or anything that is fogginess, anything that is not completely clear. I must take away so that we can move together onto that beautiful, clear path, if you know what I mean. So I feel like he felt like there was a little bit of a loss of balance. There was a little bit of an instability that was created on his own behalf, and that he is kind of taking that energy that he felt within that yesterday. And I feel like he's trying to figure out how he can move on forward with it without being completely blunt and without necessarily just calling you up onto the phone or texting you a message that's very clear and precise. I still feel like he wants to take it one little step at a time, but I feel like he's trying to think today on how to repair what he has done, on how to repair a little bit of those feelings of, I'm going to say, of sadness, a little bit of those feelings of feeling far away. That's very, very strong for him. The feeling of being far away. He felt that so strongly yesterday, and it's like he wants to try to bring you a little bit closer to him. Let me just pop on through into the chat. That's it. You see, so you're both feeling like the same thing. You're both feeling the same thing over here, where you guys are trying to pull yourself a little bit closer, right? That's it. All day yesterday and today, even, that's it. So he's been feeling it too, but he's been trying to figure out how to kind of unite and how to make, that really better. What I would like you to do tonight, my beautiful MZ, if you want to, my love, take yourself 2 sheets of paper. They don't have to be big, all right? They could be, I don't know, the size of my phone cover, or half my size of my phone cover, okay? And I want you to write his name on one with his birth date, your name onto the other one, and your birth date. And from that, what I need you to do after that, I need you to draw a heart, okay, in 3 places, at the bottom of the name and onto the top corner on each side. Do this in red pen, red ink, red Sharpie, whatever's red, okay? Spray your perfume on both of them, fold them towards you 3 times, both of them, okay? I need you to put them together underneath your pillowcase for 3 days, and see if that helps you out. Okay? Yeah, I know. So try that out. It's very, very simple. Really just write your name, his name, 3 hearts, 1 at the bottom, 2 onto the top. Fold it towards you 3 times, put your perfume on each of them, combine them together, put it underneath your pillowcase for 3 days. You can get rid of it after. You can throw it in a recycling bin, into the garbage. You can bury it into the ground. You can burn it. You can do whatever you want. It's no longer going to be necessary after. It's really just to kind of combine your vibes together. Okay, it's very simple. Paper, that's all you need, your perfume, and a red pen. All right. If you need any help, there's anything you're wondering about, send me a message. All right. Sending you much love, sweetie. It is my pleasure, beautiful. You know where to find me. Raven, my love. Raven. And Maria. Are you here, Maria? Because you're next, followed by critical thinking. Raven, you're wondering, yeah, is he ever going to come on forward towards you, right? Let's go see. Is he ever going to be coming forward towards you? I'm going to open up Maria's over here. Okay. I thank you, Maria, sweetie. I've got you, Raven. Let's go and figure this out. Is he ever going to be coming closer to you? Is he coming on back? What is happening? Is he going to be moving forward towards you is actually what your question was quite precisely. Will he be moving forward towards you? I see a need of closure. My love, I'm sorry, my beautiful Raven. I just kind of feel like over here, I feel like something has been difficult. I feel like there's been an ending. I feel like somebody's been feeling like they've been either attacked or betrayed. There was like a lot of news that came on through. I feel like there was a lot of non-satisfaction. I feel like there's a lot of anxiousness, but I also feel as though, yeah, I'm going to say, sweetie pie, I'm sorry, my love. I don't feel like this person is coming towards you. I feel like they're trying to concentrate more and more upon money right now, and they're taking away like their feelings, and they're taking away the hurt and everything that kind of went along with it to try to find something that is better, that is stronger, that is more potent. But I feel like they're not looking towards love. I feel like they're more looking towards finances at this moment, and they kind of put love onto the back burner because it's been too complicated. It's been too hurtful, everything as such. I see a voyage for them coming on up too. They're going somewhere onto an airplane. I don't see them being with somebody else, by the way, but this is what I do see. So, yeah. And this person in particular is a little bit selfish though too, my love, from what I can see. Yeah. I'm sorry, my beautiful Raven, sweetie. I'm sorry, sweet love. Sending you much love, sweetie. I hope it changes. I really, really do. Maria. Let's go and see. How have you been, my love? And what's happening with Mr. Roberto? Now, time is passing on by. And Mr. Roberto has not come on back yet, which we have not necessarily seen him coming on back right away. So it is what it is. But we would like him to reach on out and do something. Sending you much love, Raven, sweetie. You've got this, beautiful. Okay, Maria. Is Roberto thinking of you, of reaching on out? Is Roberto thinking about reaching on out towards you? Oh, he thinks about it, all right. He thinks about it, but he doesn't do it. High Priestess. Knight of Cups, 10 of Swords, bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. Reverse position, though, very important, especially for the 3 of Cups. So no, my love, no, sweetie pie. Yes, he has been thinking about you. He's been thinking about what has been good into the relationship, what has not been good. He's been thinking every once in a while, what if he makes some type of movement towards you? But ultimately, he always kind of, I'm going to say procrastinates and ends up doing nothing. So I ultimately see no movement. So is he thinking about reaching out? Yeah, he does think about reaching on out, but he doesn't reach out. Let me go see if there's anybody else around. I actually feel like at this moment, the distance is hurting you guys also. Not because he's seeing somebody else, not because he's opening up his energy towards anybody else, but simply because of the fact that he has a lot of wants and desires, but he's unable to actually move on forward with it because of the distance. Because he doesn't necessarily believe that the relationship maybe could be viable from a certain distance. Because he has not necessarily made the decision to say, okay, I'm going to be moving on back because this is not working out for me. There are too many variables into his life at this moment to actually allow him to make that final decision and to say, okay, I'm going to be reaching on out. And he does not like when things are kind of fluctuating around. So for him, it's either a yes or it's a no. He doesn't really like into the in-betweens. Is there anybody around him at this moment? No, my love. There's nobody around him at this moment. What were boss lady's thoughts of you at work today? Let's go see boss lady. Let's go like that. Here, go boss lady. I know. He could even do that. Just like a friend would be nice, wouldn't it, Maria? I know, sweetie. Oh, I say no. I say, why not, Sean? Why not? That sounds very romantic, sweetie pie. Very. You're going to have chocolates covered in chocolate, too. Chocolates covered in chocolate. Strawberries covered in chocolate. Oh, you could do a massage, too, Sean. Massage, always good. Always good. She seemed stressed out, right? But it was not your schools, and it was your coworkers altogether. Honestly, as for you altogether, right? I don't actually see a problem as for you altogether, sweetie. So I'm going to say big boss's ladies' thoughts of you today in regards to work. I am getting over here the world. I am also getting, that you are doing a good job. You're doing what it is that you're supposed to do. I don't have anything bad whatsoever. So I'm going to say you're doing absolutely fantastic. Don't worry about her. What's happening with Big Boss Guy? Let's go see Big Boss Guy. What's up with Big Boss Guy? And Critical Thinking is going to be on up next. And we're going to end the live in 15 minutes. Okay, so 15 minutes on schedule, sweetie pies. So what are Big Boss's guys? Big Boss's guys. Big Boss Guy, what are his thoughts about you and your work? Okay, Big Boss. Big Boss feels like things are unjust for you. Big Boss wants to be able to offer you more. Big Boss believes that you deserve more. Big Boss deserves. Big Boss just truly believes that you deserve more. You deserve more money. You deserve more responsibility. He believes that you do absolutely everything that you should into the most beautiful kind of a way. And he feels like it's a little bit unjust because into his mind, he would give you more money. He would give you more responsibility. He would give you a lot of different things. And I'm not talking about the sexual kind of ways. Honestly, I feel like this man really does appreciate, yes, you're beautiful and everything as such, but he appreciates your work. He appreciates your dedication. Lady Boss, she's different. She's more critical. But she's very critical, but she is also into a movement kind of a way. She doesn't give all that much, but she's critical. As for the Big Boss Guy, yes, he does analyze also. Yes, he can be quite critical, but he has more of a human side towards him, and he just believes that you deserve more because you do a fantastic job at what you're doing. But I don't see anything funny coming from him. Honestly, I feel like he really does truly appreciate you in many kind of ways, my sweet love. So yeah, I almost kind of feel bad for laughing at him with his bunny ears. I think he had bunny ears, right? Didn't he? Or something of the such. Hello, Love 23. It is nice to see you, love. Let me give you some messages coming from him. Let me give you some messages, sweetie. And then I need to know if critical thinking is here. Do we have critical thinking with us? Yes or no? Please do let me know, my love, because you are going to be coming on up in just one moment. Let's go over there. Let's go like this, and let's go and give some messages to our beautiful friend over here. I was not ready for what you have been offering. And let me just go back over here. Perfect. No, nothing funny, sweetie. I have been misguided. I have been blinded, and I could simply not see straight. Good things in work, sweetie. Good things are coming on in for you towards work. There's no doubt about it. I see positive. I see that we want to like give you promotions. I see a lot of beautiful things that are moving on forward. I just feel like we're a little bit stuck and a little bit stagnant into our place at this moment. We can't necessarily give it or offer it, but we do want to be able to do so. Oh, Dawn, a smile and the whole world will smile with you too. Oh, I love that. I do. Oh, that was coworker later who left early. Okay. It is my pleasure, my dear Sean. My pleasure, sweetie pie. Well, yes. Not this school year, probably the following school year, Miriam. I don't see as for this year anything actually changing for you financially speaking. Probably the following one, my sweet one. Your coworker doesn't change anything, sweetie pie. No, I don't actually see anything happening along with your coworker. Okay. I've got you, my beautiful MZ. I was just looking at what that was. That's you. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm going to be with critical thinking first, okay? I'm afraid sometimes that it's too late to turn things around and to make things best. I feel like I'm lost into this world. I am still healing. And I'm trying to make the judgment to change things around for good. So, my beautiful love, I'm going to say don't really worry about anything that is happening. Don't worry about your performance at work. Your performance is good. It is strong. It is what it should be. You do absolutely everything that you should. I don't necessarily see a raise coming on in this year, but probably next year. As for your boss lady, not a problem. Boss lady does truly like you, sweetie. Like I said, she's a little bit more critical. Boss man loves you too, but he's got more of a human kind of a side. He sees, oh, we should be giving raises, we should be doing this. Boss lady's more, oh, we should be doing these type of activities and we should be doing this. So they have like a different thought pattern altogether. And hello to you from Morocco, sweetie. Critical thinking, here we go. Critical thinking is going to be please at just one moment. Just one little second. I'm going to open on up MZ's over here at the same time. And critical thinking is... That's because I opened weird things. Critical thinking is at 152. Is at 152 and well, there you go, 30. Okay, so my love, you would like to know, what does Brandy think about, yes, about your situation, and what is Spirit wanting you to know? Let's go and see that, love. So here we go. And MZ is going to be on up next. So what are we thinking about the situation at hand? Hold on. Let me just go do this. Let me do that. Okay. The world. The world, the world, the world. What's going on between you guys, my love? What's going on, critical thinking? Why do I get this over here, my love? Why do I feel like everything is a little bit topsy-turvy, a little bit all over the place? I see things being incomplete. I see a need of closure. I see that we're not quite satisfied. We're kind of anxious to see what is actually going to be happening that's going to be coming on up. But we also feel like everything is a little bit unpredictable. We feel like we're kind of acting into a kind of a way where we don't really know. We don't really have a plan. We don't really have a strategy. It's just kind of one step at a time. Whatever happens, happens. We kind of move on forward with our emotions a lot. I feel like we want to do better, though. I feel like we want to be stronger. I also feel like between you and Brandy, there are things that are not being said. There are things that are hidden. You guys are hiding fears and anxiety and all different kind of feelings and emotions. And it's almost like there's a feeling of deception that is somewhat kind of into all of this. And it's just bringing a huge sense of confusion. Confusion is what I'm seeing. I feel as though the connection that you guys have is a little bit too rigid at this moment. I'm not saying it's too rigid. I feel as though Brandy feels as though the connection that you guys have is a bit much, is a bit too rigid at this moment. And we're kind of trying to navigate through that, but we feel like it's really, really difficult. So I'm going to say, as for the situation altogether with Brandy, we feel like there's a lot of things that are hidden that are simply not being said. We feel like a lot of things are change kind of quickly. We feel like everything is moving like really just into a brash kind of a way where things are incomplete. We feel like we're lacking some balance within all of this. Not everything is completely making sense. Not everything is flowing into the way that we really, really would like it to. So I'm basically going to have to say, I kind of feel like you guys need to break whatever norms or whatever is happening to really just kind of sit on down and talk about everything. Because at this moment, the main word that I could find, I'll say two of them. I will say chaos and confusion. You need to talk. You need to communicate. You need to sit on down and talk about all of this at this moment. Let me go and see what Spirit has to say towards you. I'm sorry, my dear critical thinking, for everything that is happening within the situation between you and Brandy. It's not an easy situation. It's like everything is hidden. It's like a lot of things are just not said, and it brings confusion. What is Spirit wanting you to know? What is Spirit wanting critical thinking to know? Just give me a few moments, my sweet loves. What is it? What do you need to know, my love? I see that there's somebody who's going to betray you. Some type of deception. I see that you need to be positive. You need to find the light within the deception that's going to be coming towards you. Whatever this deception is, whatever kind of information is coming towards you is coming quite quickly towards you. And you're going to have to kind of act like immediately. You're going to have to do something fairly quickly. And whatever information is coming towards you in regards to what is happening over here is going to bring a difficult decision. You're going to have to kind of weigh up your options, figure out different kind of things. You're going to have doubts. You're going to have conflicts. You're going to have to, like I said, find the light. Altogether, love is going to win. Whatever's happening into your life at this moment is just so chaotic all over the place. And it's like you've got up and down, up and down, up and down. You've got all different kind of information that is coming on in towards you that you have to deal with like really, really quickly. But everything seems to be working into the most beautiful kind of a way. I'm seeing that you do have a very important choice that you do have to make. And Spirit is saying whatever choice it is that you have to make, you have to keep in mind balance and unity. Balance and unity with harmony will give you the answer that you need. So remember, balance, unity, and harmony. Whatever is going on into your life is going to be okay. It's going to be mended. It's going to be all right within the following, I'll say month, but probably within the following 2 to 3 weeks from the energy that I'm gathering at this moment. finances and everything, I don't really see anything. I just need you to really be careful for whatever's happening over here into this information that's coming really quickly that seems to be of a negative kind of aspect. Like I said, betrayal or information that's hidden, and you kind of feel like somebody's trying to get away with some type of dishonesty or sneakiness into some kind of a way. So be careful for that. But everything seems to be working out fine into the long run, or within the following, anyways, 2 weeks to 4 weeks. So you are going to be okay. But I mean, tie yourself on up into that roller coaster ride, because it's going to be a wild one, my sweet love. Let me know. Oh, there you are. You say it's not easy, but it's always a lesson to be had, right? Oh, it's not an easy kind of place that you're into at this moment, my dear God. It is crazy. It's like going all over the place. And it's like information comes on here, information comes on there. Yes, you're absolutely right. There's always a lesson to be had. Always, always, always. But we don't always want to take that lesson in, right? I know. Critical thinking, if you need to reach out towards me, email, always open. If you have any other questions, go ahead. I shall answer you, my sweet love. Into the meanwhile, take it one step at a time. Listen to your heart. Try to find the harmony and the balance within it, and you will make the right decision. Everything is going to be okay until the following weeks. It's just a little bit complicated from here till there. Sending you much love, sweetie pie. MZ, sweet one. I'm watching if you have any other questions, okay? Critical thinking, I'm listening to you, sweetie. MZ. Let's go and see what I have for you. Let me just do this. All right. Okay. I will also need our beautiful Lilith before we end the live to pick one person for a free reading, because we have reached another 5. So please do pick somebody, my beautiful Lilith, and let me know when you pick. They're going to be right on up after MZ. So whoever it is that you pick, they can post their question right away. MZ, why is also feeling that you guys are so far away today, right? So, all right, why are we feeling that way? Why is also feeling that you are so far away today? King of Pentacles. Basically, I'm going to say restrictions, and I'm going to say decisions. I feel as though you guys have made a lot of decisions. I basically feel as though he has made a lot of decisions and has added on a lot of restrictions. I feel like all those tiny little restrictions that he has been adding over time has amounted a little bit to the energy that we're having at this moment, which is a lot of that energy that is kind of pulling itself together and is giving what we have a little bit of stagnancy, right? Not great movement, but a want of movement. And so that's what's truly going on at this moment. And because we have that certain lack, but we have the will and the want, I feel as though there's a little bit like of, I'm not going to say emotionally there is distancing, but I feel like we have a little bit of stress. I feel like we have a lot of wonders. And all of that kind of combined in together is giving the type of feelings that you're having at this moment. I just feel as though for him onto his side, you onto your side, you've been afraid that he's been pulling on back. You've been afraid because of a lot of things. I'm going to say mainly because of a lot of different readings that you have had recently where there's, been allusion to a lot of people kind of coming on in. And onto his side, he's always kind of restricting. He's always a little bit there, but not really. There, but not really. He's always a little bit into that kind of a way. So it's really, really quite difficult to actually move on forward with somebody who's kind of there, but not quite. Who gives you information, but not completely all the information. So I feel like for him, it's a question of moving forward. It's a question of putting things, into the clear. And for you, it's a question of fear. So we've got fear on one side, and we've got insecurity onto the other, which resemble, but they're not quite the same. And yet we have a want to unify together. We have a want to be together. But in order to be together, may it be fear, may it be anxiety, may it be restrictions, whatever it is that you guys are both feeling over here, they're called restrictions. And we have to let all those down. We have to destroy those walls in order to let the love in order to let the love flow on in. It's almost like if that is a little bit blocked, and we need to unblock it to bring in all the beautiful opportunities. Now, that being said, I could do a removal of a blockage towards that tonight. A removal of an energetic blockage. And that should be able to help you guys. I will do that for 5 nights, sweetie. I'm going to write them down. So I'm going to do that for 5 nights in order to kind of release that. All right? Yes. What is that? The coffee boy? There's a coffee boy who pours coffee into shorts? I don't know. Have you seen that, Watson? I've never seen such a thing. That is interesting. All right. So let's go see. Are you able to get closer, or at least feel closer soon? Well, with what I'm going to be doing, it's going to be helping an awful lot. With what you're going to be doing is going to be able to help an awful lot also. So we're gonna work onto this together. But let me just go see. Yeah. What we have. Hold on. Let's go. Okay, there you go. Those restrictions, that's it. I know. Yeah. I feel like we really need it, because at this moment, it's a little bit it's not a little bit, it's what's really stopping you guys at this moment. So let's go see if what we're going to be doing, if we're going to be able to open up things and make things a little bit more clear. Hold on. I don't believe love is there anymore, sweetie pie. Oh, that is interesting, Juanson. I don't know. I've never seen such a thing. It kind of makes you want to have a coffee every single time, doesn't it? Look at this. Yes. Okay. Look, this is beautiful. Along with what we're going to be doing, along with your beautiful help, what you're going to be doing tonight, what I'm going to be doing for the following 5 days, right? No, Julie. No. Oh, sweet Lord. Julie, no. Lilith was looking for Love 23, which is a subscriber. Or anyways, a channel viewer. Yeah, she was looking for Love 23, I believe, to give her a free reading. Yeah, this has nothing to do with you. Oh my God, the miscommunications, right? No, oh my God, no. Yeah, I know. I probably almost had you have a heart attack there, didn't I? I'm so sorry, sweetie. Yeah. Okay, so I know, seriously. No, look, what we have actually coming on through is good. Along with what we're going to be doing, we're going to be bringing in a beautiful awakening. That's what we need, right? So awakening is coming on in. The awakening will give place to opportunity and more strength. That's exactly what we want, sweetie. So we are going to do a removal of the energetic blockages in order to bring in some opportunity, in order also to bring in some beautiful strength for this connection altogether. Yes, my love, yes. Everything is going to be absolutely fantastic. We're going to be working onto this and everything is going to be okay. I'm going to say with the energy that we're going to be working on in the following 2 to 3 weeks, it should be so much better, my love. Yes, and yes. Already, while doing this within the following 5 days, you should be feeling much better, because I am going to do it for 5 continuous days. And let me just go and see, because I'm asking myself a certain question over here. full moon is onto the 23rd, sweetie. So it's in 8 days. Now, I'm going to be doing this all the way until the 20th, which is absolutely perfect. We're going to be into the couple days before full moon, and then we're going to set up our plan for the full moon. So it's good, love. Not a problem. We're going to be working onto this, and everything is going to put itself back into its normal place where it should be, and hopefully be able to actually unblock some things also. Yes, it is perfect, sweetie. Everything is good, my love. You say you follow food. I do too. I have not followed Coffee Shorts, though. I have to say, I have not. So yeah, I need to go and follow, I think, Coffee Shorts. So my beautiful MZ, we are good for gold, my love. You let me know if there is anything that you need assistance with later on this evening, and I shall help you out with that if you need some help, sweetie pie. Yeah, yes. Well, there you go. Gutter mind? I don't know. Why don't we go with Coffee Boy? What do you want to know, Coffee Boy? Coffee Boy is going to be the winner, Lilith. Here we go. Coffee Boy, and then we're going to finish on up with Juanson. There you go, sweetie. You chose Coffee Boy? Good thing, because I chose Coffee Boy too, Lilith. Just saying. All right, so there you go. Let's go forward. I'm going to close up the other live into the meanwhile. So, Sean, if you want to switch over to the other side, Julie, you're probably going to be signing on off, but yeah, you guys can just switch on over into the short sides. Okay. I'm going to close this one on up for the moment because it's annoying me. It's in a tiny little window. I don't know what I did. You did? Good for you, Sean, sweetie pie. You just lost. Oh, I don't do any readings though, Coffee Boy. I don't do any readings on past loved ones, sweetie pie. I don't do those into the live, sweetie. I am so sorry, my beautiful, though. I really am. Yes. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. I jinx you too onto that one. I'm gonna go and see what's into the meanwhile. Yes, and I'm going to shut this one on off, okay? So anybody who's into the horizontal live, come and see us onto the other side, okay? Alrighty. So Coffee Boy, I'm honestly